Welcome to the Archer Shaw Temple Podcast, teachings for sovereign awakening, sacred union, and embodied devotion. I'm Christopher Shaw, here with Aeon Archer. May this transmission meet you exactly where you are and open the next doorway on your path. Let us begin.
So, Shiva, we like to talk about Shiva here. Shiva does not rule the world. Shiva witnesses it. And in witnessing, it becomes real. So Father's Day is a complicated holiday. For some of you today, it's tender and sweet, full of memory and gratitude. For others, today is a minefield, grief, anger, a particular kind of loneliness that doesn't have a clean name. Some of you are performing okayness right now. Some of you logged into this service because you didn't know where else to take what this day brings up in you. Because we are not here today to sentimentalize fatherhood. We are here to reclaim something older than Father's Day, older than Father's Day cards, older than patriarchy, older than every human father who tried and failed and wounded and loved imperfectly. We are here to talk about the divine masculine, what it actually is, what it was always meant to be, and why the world is desperately starving for it now. So let's name the wound first. The masculine has a reputation problem, and honestly, it earned it. Centuries of domination, control dressed as protection, emotional absence dressed as strength. Fathers who ruled households like small empires, gods imagined as cosmic authoritarians keeping score, demanding obedience, and withholding love until it was merited. Most of us received a distorted image of the masculine from our fathers, from our churches, from our culture, and then without realizing it, we projected that distortion onto the divine itself. We made God in our wounded father's image. In Kashmir Shaivism, there is a concept called Anavamala, the primal contraction. It is the forgetting of our own infinite nature, the collapse of boundless consciousness into something small, frightened, and grasping. So when a man has never been initiated into his own depth, when he has never been witnessed in his wholeness, he leads from that contraction. He controls because he is afraid. He dominates because he has never learned to simply be. He is absent because presence requires a self he was never given permission to find. Your father, if he failed you from that place, not because the masculine is broken, but because he never met his own. That is not the truth of the masculine. That is the wound wearing its mask. So what is the truth? Well, let's look to Shiva. Not Shiva as a deity requiring your belief, but Shiva as the most ancient archetype we have of what the masculine principle actually is at its source. Shiva, seated in samadhi on Mount Kailash, eyes half closed, absolutely still, on top of this mountain. Many of you have seen the pictures, the paintings, the depictions. The entire cosmos arising and dissolving around him. And Shiva, he doesn't flinch. He's not fixing anything. He's not managing anything. He's not performing strength or demanding worship or asserting authority. He is simply present, aware, the unshakable ground beneath every arising and passing thing. This is what the masculine is at its core, not a force that controls or holds, but a presence. Presence. Not a power that dominates, but an awareness that witnesses. The sky does not try to contain what moves through it. It simply is. Vast enough, still enough, that everything has room to be exactly what it is. So that is the father energy the world is starving for. Not the Father with all the answers, but the Father who can sit with you in the not knowing without needing to make it better, fix it faster, or look away. And I love my dad for this. My dad is here with us today. Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you. My dad never tried to fix me, and he never looked away. But he held the sacred space for me to move through and experience what I needed to do. And I'm grateful, Dad. Thank you, Father. So think for a moment of the hardest thing you have ever lived through. The diagnosis, the divorce, the relapse, the death, the betrayal, the night you didn't know how you were going to make it until the morning. What if the deepest expression of the divine masculine was not a voice telling you what to do? What if it was the presence that never left? The awareness that remained when everything else was falling apart? The silent witness that sat beside you in the dark and refused to abandon you? There is a story in the Christian tradition. You may know it as the parable of the prodigal son. So a young man demands his inheritance. He squanders it and returns home broken and ashamed, rehearsing his apology the whole long walk home. And the text says this: while he was still a great way off, his father saw him and ran. Not waited with crossed arms, not prepared a speech about consequences, but ran. That image is one of the most radical depictions of the divine masculine in any tradition. A father who has been watching the road, who recognizes his child at a distance, who does not make the child complete the walk of shame, but who closes the distance himself. This is recognition, the knowing that precedes explanation. In Shaivism, pratyabhijnana is the moment consciousness recognizes itself. I am that. I have always been that. The father in this story does not love the son because the son earned it. He loves him because recognition does not simply require a reason. He simply sees, and seeing is enough. This is the father that was always available to you, even when the human one was not. For the men in this community, I want to speak directly to you for a moment. You are carrying an inheritance. Some of it is beautiful. Some of it is broken. Many of you were handed a definition of strength that had very little to do with actual strength and everything to do with suppression. Don't feel too much. Don't need too much. Handle it. Be useful. Be solid. Don't let them see you shake or cry. And so you learn to perform the masculine rather than inhabit it. And the invitation today, on Father's Day of all days, is to come home to your own depth. The stillness of Shiva is not a spiritual achievement you have to earn. It is the ground of your own awareness, available right now. Beneath every role you play, beneath every wound you carry. You do not have to become something. You are remembering something. The capacity to witness without flinching. To hold a space without needing to control the outcome. And to remain present when everything in you wants to flee. That is already in you. It has always been in you. It is what you are beneath the performance. And for everyone here who lost a father, never had one, or had one who left damage where love was supposed to be, the archetype was never dependent on the human vessel. The true father, the divine masculine in its fullness, has never been absent, has never been withheld, has never required you to become smaller so it could feel larger. It is as close as your own awareness, as present as the witnessing that is happening right now behind your eyes beneath your thoughts, within this every moment. You are not abandoned by the masculine. You are abandoned by a man who had abandoned himself, and those are not the same thing. Every time you sit in meditation and watch the breath without chasing it, you are practicing the father principle. Every time you repeat a mantra and return to awareness, you are practicing the father principle. Every time you stay present with grief instead of running from it, you're practicing the father principle. Every time you remain with fear, uncertainty, longing, or heartbreak and refuse to abandon yourself, you're practicing the father principle. Every time you choose awareness over reactivity, presence over performance, truth over distraction, you are learning to hold the sky. This is why spiritual practice matters. Not because it makes you more spiritual, but because it teaches you how to remain. And remaining is love. This is what Merkaba Temple exists to hold, the full spectrum of the divine, from Shakti to Shiva, moment and stillness, the mother who births, the father who witnesses, not in opposition, but in union. The world does not need more dominance dressed as strength. It needs the masculine that can hold the sky, vast, still, and unshakable, present enough that life itself can unfold within it. May you know that Father today. May you discover that presence within yourself. And may you become that presence for the people entrusted to your care. And may you remember you were never broken. You were only unseen. And what is seen in love begins to remember itself. Shiva does not rule the world. He witnesses it. And in witnessing, it becomes real. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Guru Om. Amen. Aho. Ashe. And so it is. And Aeon will now lead us in a guided meditation to embody the teaching.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Again, happy Father's Day. All right, if it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out. One more time, deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow yourself to settle into this moment. Notice the support beneath your body, the support of gravity, the contact of the chair beneath you. And notice the rhythm of your breath. The air as it moves in and out. Noticing the simple fact that you are here. There's nothing to fix, nothing to figure out, nothing to become. Just this moment, this breath, this awareness. Now bring to mind the image from today's teaching. A vast, open sky. Spacious, still, unmoving. Clouds pass through the sky, yet the sky remains. Weather moves through the sky, and still the sky remains. Day becomes night. Night becomes day, and the sky remains. In the same way, thoughts move through awareness. Awareness remains. Emotions move through awareness. Awareness remains. Experiences come, experiences go, yet awareness remains. For the next few moments, simply rest as that awareness, not chasing thoughts, not resisting thoughts, simply noticing, simply witnessing, simply allowing. Notice what it feels like to let this moment be exactly as it is. Nothing missing, nothing extra. Just this. Just here. Just now. Take a slow breath in and exhale. Again, breathing in and breathing out. As you prepare to return, carry this remembrance with you. The witness remains. The presence remains. The sky remains. Available in every breath, in every moment, exactly where you are. Taking one final deep breath in and exhale. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes and come back to this space. Welcome back, family. Christopher will now lead us in today's offering moment. Adjustment here. There we go.
There we go. Here. Shiva in the middle here. Shiva and Ella. Oh, thank
There we
you.
go.
Skip me over. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Alrighty. Before we move into announcements, we'd like to take a moment for sacred exchange. If Merkaba Temple has supported your spiritual journey, if these weekly gatherings have helped you to reconnect with yourself, with community, or something even greater, we invite you to support this work. Your generosity helps make these weekly services, meditations, teachings, music, and community gatherings possible. You can support us at merkabatemple.com/donate or via Venmo at Merkaba Temple, all one word. Take out your phone, open up Venmo, type in Merkaba Temple, all one word. To all who give, serve, pray, and participate in our community, we are so grateful for you.
Thank you. Before we close today, we have two quick announcements. Our next free webinar entitled The Future of Addiction Recovery, Psychedelics, Spirituality, and Lasting Change will be offered this coming Wednesday at 10 Pacific Daylight Time, 11 Mountain Time, 12 Central Time, 1 Eastern Daylight Time. So register for free. The link can be found in the chat.
Yeah, that's a little confusing. So for those of you that are not in the USA, it is at 11 Central Standard Time. But if you're in the USA, it would be 12 Central Daylight Time.
Easiest way to remember is 1 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Daylight Time. And then do the math.
That doesn't work for me, but like whatever works for you, you'll have to figure that out. Yeah. Do you know what time zone you're in?
Right now?
Yeah.
Central Standard Time.
Oh, he does, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Second, our next Merkaba Retreat signature group immersion will take place in Colorado. We would love to come to Colorado in August, but we can only do that if you join us. So this intimate 7-day experience is designed for those seeking a deep rest, clarity, personal transformation, spiritual practice, and meaningful connection. So if you've been feeling called to step away from the noise of everyday life and reconnect with what matters most, we invite you to schedule a conversation with us. Space is limited, so please schedule a complimentary call with us today, archershaw.guru/book online.
So let's take another breath together and gently return to stillness as we close in prayer. Divine light, in us, through us, and as us, we give thanks for this time together, for this community, these teachings, these moments of remembrance. On this Father's Day, may we remember the presence that remains through every season of our lives, the awareness that witnesses, the love that holds, and the stillness that never leaves us. May we carry that remembrance into the week ahead. May we meet ourselves with compassion. May we meet others with understanding. And may we move through this world with greater presence, integrity, courage, and love. And when life becomes uncertain, may we remember the sky, vast, open, and steady, holding it all. May we remember the same presence within ourselves. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Guru Om, Amen, Aho,
Ashe.
Ashe, and so it is.
Thank you for being here with us at Archer Shaw Temple. If something in this teaching helped your body soften or brought you back into yourself, let it keep moving. Share it with someone who's ready. This temple is sustained through conscious participation, through those who feel the resonance and choose to support the work from clarity, not pressure. If you feel called into right exchange, you're welcome to support the mission on Venmo at Merkaba Temple, all one word. And if you'd like to go deeper, you can schedule a complimentary soul alignment session at archershaw.guru. Until next time, take care of your nervous system, walk gently, and stay close to what's true.